Fly boys and girls, what's poppin'? Good morning, African people. I'm gonna make a theme song, something like that. I gotta remember that, put it to music. Yo, so last night, what came out? In my opinion, black men, African men that live in America, we have adopted a lot of America's ways. We know that the system in America it designed us out of it. The only way to get into it is to assimilate into it and become what you have to be inside that system, which is a bottom tier, no growth as a people anyway. No growth as a people. Individualistic aspirations. If you can do that, if you can sell out your people, then America has a spot for you, black man. That's a fact. So we know that system exists. We know that it's designed against us and our babies, because sometimes we can take things because we're strong enough to handle it. But when you think about that same system is waiting for your babies to grow up to do the same thing to them, for me, that's the straw that break the camel's back. I don't want my sons to have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with the system, but if they are still living in America when they are adults, I want them to be able to see it and understand what it is, decipher it, stay away from it, never assimilate into it, ever. That made no sense. Anyway, last night, it was abundantly clear from the questions and the answers to everyone that was in the room that our men, we're definitely self-centered, selfish, and we feel as though we have a right to be and a duty to ourselves to be selfish. That is extremely Americanized thinking. Like it or hate it, that's what it is. America is the what about me and my feelings and individuality and carpe diem and go after what you want. Take it, it's yours. That's America. That's capitalism. That's capitalistic mindset. It is. And I hate knowing it so clearly, but then trying to explain it, because it's very hard to convince someone who doesn't get it what it is. But that's what it is. Because there are no other people. I mean, maybe some other people, but the people that's getting it right now, coming over here getting it, Spanish, the Asians, whether they be Indian or whatever kind of Asian, Dominicans, Italians, Irish. Just for example, try to put your black hands in some type of way physically on their women and their men are around. Think about that. How that'll go. Regardless who you are, hand skills, size, don't matter. Try to white men anyway, especially anyway. But we say, what about me and my future? If I put my hands on you. This is what the sisters were expressing to us, because they were expressing it. They were expressing how they believe we feel. What about my future? What happens to me after I defend you? What happens to my son after he defends you? Well, those what if questions, no other people ask. They just understand that their women are to be protected at all costs, because their women have the children. Our children are to be protected at all costs. Men are the defenders and the protectors of the family. And even if the woman isn't in your immediate family, she's your people. Other people understand that. We are so busy being individualistic, we don't even attempt to understand that. And so we can't begin to win, because we are playing by some rules that do not benefit us, or we want to play by rules that do not benefit us as a people. But individuals are not concerned with the people. And our women, they need to hear that, and they need to understand who we are. Which one you got? You got one that's concerned with the people, with the family, with protection, with leadership, or do you have one who's kind of like looking for a roommate to experience life together, go through life together? I'm me, you, and we're going through it together, but I'm still individually me, you're still individually you, and the shit don't work out, yeah. Or a dude that says, my life for you, for my family, for those that are under me, and then on a broader scope, with all of these other types of people protecting their women and children, do I want the women and children in my community, my people, to feel as though they are butt naked? Because that's how they feel. So, just, rant time. Peace.